So, Savages, get ready.
Savages, get
Take
ready.
2.
Volume 2. After the success of the first one.
We were so successful.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Happy whatever day we're on.
Saturday.
Saturday. Charity fundraiser day.
Charity fundraiser day indeed. Very excited for this.
Yeah, me too. I love the idea that because we want to stand up and tell jokes, kids will be able to play basketball, disabled kids specifically.
Yes.
Will be able to play basketball. That's the point of today's gig. So that's really pretty damn awesome.
That's amazing. We've done between us and individually and together, done lots of charity work and stuff like that. And it's so important. And it's just that having something you can, we're not graced with oodles of money we can donate to charities and look fabulous yet. I knew that was coming because of the yet finger.
The yet finger.
That is a yet finger.
Are you looking in the mirror there? Have you seen in the mirror there?
Oh.
What do you like?
I'm like a squashum.
Yes.
I'm like a squashum. An ex used to call me squashum in the summer.
That's just mean.
Yeah, I know. I kind of embraced it, though. Not the ex, just the name.
I'm sure you embraced the ex at a point as well. She must have had some redeeming qualities.
Can I get back to you on that?
Yes.
As I always say, ex for a reason.
Sacked. Wasn't it a stunning day, though?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, it's so important, I think, to, if you've got something you can give, time, whatever, talent.
Yes.
Something you can give back. So important that you do, it's just such
we're not exactly suffering, though, because we get to watch Bennett Aaron perform.
We do get to share a stage with the wonderful Bennett Aaron, and that is in itself just tremendous. That's
it's such a
so
privilege.
Awesome.
It is, and we got Craig McLeod as well, who's doing really, really well.
Which is great. I was on with Craig last night in Thornbury. Yeah? What a night!
How's he doing in the heat?
Not well. He's really not doing well.
Yeah, he's a Scotsman, isn't he?
Yeah.
None of them are okay.
He's as ginger.
Call up your Scottish friends, please. They're not okay.
Yes. Do not leave gingers in hot cars.
No.
Well, do not leave gingers anywhere that isn't refrigerated right now.
I had
important.
Many years ago. In fact, just over 16 years ago, if we're going to be accurate about things, my parents-in-law, who were Portuguese people, came to stay with us just for a period of 3 weeks. And on the day that he arrived, my father-in-law, at the grand old age of 80-something, had a heart attack. So they were then staying with us for months, not 3 weeks, many months. And I wore thin real fast.
Oh, I bet.
Also, we didn't know at the time, but I was very early pregnant with my youngest. So my patience was not saintly.
Oh, I can imagine.
In fact, it's been a while since I had a hair in my mouth. From a makeup brush. Just husky hair is different.
I'm saying nothing there.
Okay, well done. Anyway, so
it's a talent I'm learning.
And it was like the first year in living memory that was really properly hot in Wiltshire, and we were living in Wiltshire, and we had a beautiful old farmhouse that we were living in, and his parents were staying with us, and we were. I was trying to hold down a full-time job, cook, and clean a house, and I was early pregnant and struggling with it, and raise my other 2 daughters, and also be a farmer's wife, all at the same time. And I was taking some strain. It was very difficult. The old folks used to say to me, "Where are you going today?" And I would tell them somewhere that I was going to in Wiltshire, and they would say, "Oh, we're coming too." And I would say, "Okay, but I'm leaving now." And they'd go, "Not a problem." And they'd go and get dressed and get in the car. And the problem is they would get dressed like they were going out in a cool day because they're in the UK, so it's cold. And in their heads, that meant they must wear jackets, they must wear scarves, they must wear all the things that keep you warm.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Mr. Patch. There you go. So, all of this.
Quick check.
Let me see. Yeah, that looks good. So I had to drive everywhere with these two old folks in the car. Then I would disgorge them, go into my meeting, do my work, and then I would pick them up. And this was before they worked out how to work mobile phones as well, by the way. So it had to be like an arranged meeting spot. And if there's ever two people who could not keep to an arrangement, it was those two. Oh my God. Anyway, so I arranged to meet them in Devizes. And when I arranged to drive to Devizes. I had a meeting for an hour, and then they were going to go and walk around the shops. But when they got there, the sun was beating down, and they said, "Oh, we don't feel like going to the shops now." And I said, "Well, I've got a meeting." And they went, "That's okay, we'll stay in the car." I said, "You can't stay in the car. It's hot." And they said, "Well, we're staying in the car, and that's all there is to it." And I thought, what do I do? Do I have a fight with two octogenarians in the middle of Devizes? Or do I go to my meeting? Like, it's not like they're not sentient. They can open a door and get out of the car.
Yeah.
The question is whether they will.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was slightly panicked. I met up with my colleague, also a health professional, and I said to her, "I feel really anxious because my parents-in-law are in the car." And she looked at me, she said, "You left your parents-in-law in the car. How old are they?" I said, "Well, they're in their 80s. And she stared at me, and I said, "I cracked a window. I'm not a monster." I explained to her how I was so uncomfortable, and bless her, she never turned a hair. She said, "Let's just go get them." I was like, "Well, they don't listen to me." She said, "They'll listen to me. I'm a nurse." And she went out there. She opened the door. She said, "Right, you two, out." And they're like, she said, "Out." And my father-in-law gathered himself and got out the car. I was like, how in the hell does she do that? I'm really good at taming other people's toddlers.
Yeah.
But she's really good at taming other people's in-laws. Got them out the car. We went and had a drink in a hotel instead. I had my meeting in there. But yeah, it just brought me back to that. I cracked a window. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, so...
Shortly after that, actually, like the next year, I had to take my father-in-law, who was, I think, 89 at the time, to hospital because he fell off a scaffolding.
Same.
Oh, no, he's mad.
Brilliant.
Bless him. He lived to like 95.
Yeah. I don't know what colour to go with my eyes tonight. So I got halfway, well, I got practically to the motorway before realising I'd left the blue dress downstairs, but I have got the purple dress with me.
Okay, so that's what we're going with purple dress by happenstance.
Yeah.
Okay.
A fate, I believe, is
yes, the destiny spoke.
Yes.
And dragged your dress off downstairs.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm going with the purple dress. I'm trying to decide what to go with eye-wise. So
I am a great believer in matching eyeshadow and...
I'm a great believer in I need help with colours. You know that?
That is a beautiful purple.
It's mental, isn't it? It's the Revolution one that I found. So I couldn't find the one the same as yours.
Yes.
But I found that, and I was like, that's great. They
do a beautiful palette, don't they?
But check, you haven't seen this one, have you?
I have not seen that one.
That's the one I forgot last time.
Yeah, so once you've done your highlighter, you might want to do the body with that colour and then the darker bits with this. I think it looks stunning.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Maybe with a pink accent somewhere. I like mixing them. I don't tend to play by the palette rules.
What shall I use for the highlight?
Have you got a white or a silver?
I've got a white.
Yeah, go with that right under the brow. I have a confession to make. I'm using talc because I'm out of translucent setting powder. But it works fine.
I've got setting powder there.
It's okay because I'm very pale on eye compared to you.
True.
So, I mean, and it actually works all right if you look at it.
Oh, that looks amazing, actually.
Yeah, because I've put on a slightly darker foundation than I would normally go for to try and take account of my slightly tanned chesticles.
I haven't heard them called chesticles for a long time. There's an old family friend. She was from Midlands, Birminghamish, and she always said chesticles, and it always brought a smile to my face. So whenever I hear that phrase, it just makes me chuckle.
Yeah. They have a turn of phrase around there, don't they?
They do.
I couldn't get over how they call people they don't know cock.
Yes.
Hey up, cock.
Hey up, cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to last night, actually.
Yes.
You were saying about Craig and everything. Rather wonderful evening. Beautiful venue. I sent you some photos, didn't I?
Thornbury.
What a venue. It was an old village hall type thing. And up until recently, it was pretty much derelict. And someone had passed away and left a massive chunk of money with the instructions of get that place renovated.
Oh, wow.
And James Dawn, who organised the night from the comedy side, was saying when he visited it a few months ago, it was a shell. And it's utterly beautiful. It's so wonderful in there, so beautifully laid out. It was like a homecoming for me because it was the closest I've got to an actual theatre in many years. The theatre layout, everything, it was just amazing. Such a good lineup as well. Strong night.
Yeah, it seemed really cool. You know, sometimes you see a lineup and you think, oh, everyone on there is really similar to each other, which isn't taking anything away from any of them. It's just that sometimes it's really nice to have a mix of people on a lineup.
Yeah, it was a really well put together lineup. So you had Chris Choppin opening.
Always a good.
Which is just solid.
Yeah.
You know, you know what you're getting with Chris, and it's it's going to be good.
Yes.
Followed by Lloyd Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, he's so absurd in just the most wonderful way.
Just right though.
Yes.
Not overly so. He's perfectly off the wall.
Yes.
He does a wonderful set. Well, he does a few, but the one he's currently doing is so good, and it's so relatable. So that was great. And then after the break, you had the middle three, which was Ben Pugh, followed by myself, and then followed by Craig. So that was, again, three people very, very different to each other.
Yes.
But also, all very good in their own rights.
Yes.
So I stuttered a bit then because it sticks in my throat a bit because I'm being nice about me.
Yeah, you've got self-deprecation down to an art.
I have.
Deprecation, I said. Deprecation.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
I know. In fact, that was one of the first comments on... It's one of the videos on YouTube. And I can't remember if it was one of my sets or if it was one of our one of our podcast videos or something.
Yeah.
Dan Close. Lovely Dan Close.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Commented saying self-deprecation never looked so glamorous.
You must not have been talking about me then.
I believe he probably... I'm sure it was both of us.
No way, I'm not that good.
You blinking are. I think you'd be arguing with me on that subject. You know you'll...
I feel like I am funny. Or I wouldn't subject people to...
Well, you're self-aware enough to know that if you weren't, you wouldn't do it.
No, I think people have told me I'm funny enough for me to work out that
We're both exactly the same in that respect.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, how many times have I said to you, I can only say I'm good now because so many people have said that I'm not awful. I've got to tell you about the most wonderful interaction last night, though.
Yeah.
So I went after the show finished, I didn't finish on the lineup. It closed then. It was MC by Raheem.
Yes.
Which was
Again,
great.
always
He did
a safe pair of hands.
Wonderful job, very safe. And then closed by Mark Herman.
Oh, he's so good.
20 minutes of Mark Herman wondrousness.
I'm just so glad he's come back onto the circuit.
And he's just amazing. And we've got him Barry. We've got him in Barry in July.
Oh, we are so lucky.
But so all in all, what a lineup! You know, stacked lineup, great crowd, so up for it, so interactive. It was brilliant. But I went when we finished. I went to the green room, grabbed my stuff, went back through the auditorium. Still a few people there, and there was a couple of ladies who were in the front row on the left of the auditorium, or stage left, technically.
Okay.
And one of them stopped me and said, "I've got to tell you this. Your eyeshadow is amazing," which was lovely. Followed by her telling me that I wasn't terrible, so that was nice. And then there were two older couples over the other side, and the demographic last night was a lot older.
Oh yeah.
There was some people around our sort of age, and then there weren't many younger, but there was quite a lot older. And there were these two couples, and as I was walking through the other door to get out, they stopped me, and both said very nice things.
Aww.
Very, very nice things. Basically saying I was their favourite.
Aww.
Which is always lovely to hear. But the one older lady turned to me and said, "When you came out, you put me right out of my comfort zone." She said, "I saw you come up on stage. I looked at you and thought, what exactly are we in for here?" And she said, as soon as you started, that just all went away.
Oh, that's really nice.
That was just the sweetest of things. I was like, oh my God, that is so lovely. Right, I'm going to disappear off camera a sec because I had to buy myself a new eyeliner today because I left mine at home.
Oh no.
I know.
I could have borrowed one of mine.
It's fine. You know me now. I do love the felt tip pen jobbies.
I do. I don't have any of those, and I'm obviously insanely jealous.
But when I'm done with that, you can have that one because I've got mine at home. I've got about 3 at home.
Serious?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Of course. What did we say? That one for the corners, isn't it?
Yeah, I would. Oh, it is lovely on. Oh, you look very rainbow. It's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. So, sorry, I almost looked like I was...
No, I understood.
But yeah, it was just such a wonderful night. Everything about it, the venue. 120 tickets sold.
Wow. That really does say something. Some people feel comedy is dead as a form of entertainment, but it's just not.
I think in the right place where, it's a lovely, lovely area, lovely village, relatively affluent, not, dare I say, too chavvy or anything like that. And it was just people there who wanted to support the town, the venue, whatever. And it was just so nice, everyone was lovely.
Yeah. Well, like the other day, I told you, I'm wondering whether that isn't the key to finding a really good venue, is find somewhere where there is a community that wants to support live art.
Yeah.
And we go out to them.
I think that is a big part of the thing.
And part of it, for us, it's so nice to experience that sense of community from the stage. It's just lovely.
Yeah, it is so nice to having the engagement and everything is great. But feeling going back to saying about tonight now doing this charity gala, it's just so nice to have that sense of community and support and everything that's there. And you naturally feel part of something special.
Yeah.
And it's just so good. And you just feel, even if you've been booked to go along as acts and you're there to do your thing and, go up and make people chuckle and whatever, do what we do. But at the same time, then, it's very much, I think you come away from it. You'd be heartless not to come away from it thinking, you know what, I feel like I've contributed and helped and done something for these people.
Well, that showcase I did in West Wales?
Yeah.
It was the best time. Because after the comedy, they put the karaoke machine on and people stood around and did terrible karaoke, obviously.
Of course.
And for it to be any worth doing, it's got to be awful.
Oh, yeah.
So we did that, and which was great. I mean, I'd obviously done a lot of singing in my set because I did an hour and a bit. So I'd already done a lot of songs. So I landed up sitting at the back just singing along with the karaoke singers, which was great. And then we drank all of the wines, and then we drank all of the spirits, and we danced a little bit. And then we went up to bed. Actually, within the venue, they gave me a bed as part of the deal.
Winner.
It was fantastic.
That's so awesome.
But to be in part of that community and watch the actual true affection they have for each other, lots of eye rolling. There's lots of people that are kind of, oh, for God's sake, there he goes again. But there's an acceptance to it, which is just really nice. You don't tend to get in urban communities. It's really lovely.
Yeah, and I grew up in that sort of community that over time became the other sort of community, where it started off very much, there'd be the town carnival every year.
Yes.
There'd be all the events around the town carnival. You'd have the bed race through town.
Oh, that's funny.
Or a pram race, one or the other, depending on how
old the organisers were.
How many people they got to sign up, because the bed races were great, because you'd have 4 people, well, 5 people per team, 4 on the pushing the bed and 1 on it at all times. But where I grew up is renowned for having as many, or at that time, more pubs than churches, and it had a lot of churches. And outside every pub, there was a table with the requisite number of beers on the table. So, like, where it started was, there's a triangle around the cenotaph of 3 pubs. So before they even got going, they had to pretty much go to each pub, down a pint at each pub, and then get going. And then they only just got round the corner before the next pub. Then a little bit further up, there was another 2.
It sounds pretty ruinous, actually.
And then they had a long run to the rugby club where it ended. And it was just insane. But people would line the streets to watch it, and there'd be lots of stuff going down the beach. There'd be beach parties and family fun days and tug of war down the beach, where all of the local sports teams would compete against each other. It was just amazing.
It sounds it.
And to go from that way society has gone, where people don't go for that sort of thing so much, and they don't have that amount of support and community spirit anymore. It came back a little during COVID.
Yes.
Everyone was having little street parties. I was at my parents', and they've got a little cul-de-sac of like 11 houses where they live. And at the first house, it was someone I was in school with, who happens to be a very long-established DJ. So he'd get his DJ gear out, and we'd have a little street party. We had my mum's 70th or 71st birthday party, complete surprise to her.
Aww.
We'd organised it amongst all the neighbours on Facebook chat groups, and had this wonderful party for her. And it was great. Everyone had we by that point we could do buffets. We'd had one
Yes.
a couple of months earlier where everyone had a party in their own front garden.
Yes.
And we couldn't go further than the front garden, or you could walk across to someone's wall and talk over the across the wall at them. But it was so lovely, and it really felt like things were going back that way. And then it kind of fizzled out, you know?
Yeah, I miss that kind of thing.
It was so much fun. Like I say, it was a
we
time...
We can start a revolution.
We should. What I have got that. That's good. I need those. What do I need next? I need that. Gone back to my old ways. I leave emergency pairs of contact lenses in like makeup box and handbag and everything. Because there's always going to be a pair of contact lenses somewhere if I need them.
That's very clever. I need to do that. I need to start wearing mine more often. Problem is I'm quite far-sighted with them and I don't have the right. I need to go to Poundland and try all the glasses till I find ones I can read with. Now we've got something like 15 pairs of glasses in this house and none of them are right.
The only thing that you have more of than glasses?
I've always got more scissors.
Is scissors. You'll never have less scissors than anything.
Right, well, all I have to do now is find some lipstick.
After all that...
You already had another one. Oh,
all yours.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, she's sexy. Look at that.
Isn't she?
Cheers.
Cheers. Like the world's weirdest lightsaber fight about to erupt.
That is true. That is true. Oh, it goes on so smooth. I mean, I did already have liner on, but this is something else. I'm not going to interrupt her. This is the crucial moment. I'm not going to make her laugh either.
It's too late. I just messed the line up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, my fault entirely.
Oh, you know my latest obsession, which is the Facebook group Terrible Advice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. This man wrote and said, I have a very beautiful, very lovely, very gorgeous, very giving girlfriend. And I think she's sort of slowly pulling away from me and we're no longer getting on as well as we used to. And I'm really sad because, you know, she's a good one. What do I do? So my terrible advice to him was tell her to make you a sandwich.
So good.
Yeah, it's looking great.
So good?
Yeah. I said, tell her to make you a sandwich. They said terrible advice.
Oh, yeah, it's that is pretty awful.
Yeah. And somebody else wrote, my cat has just come in with a dead blackbird. And my husband is angry with the cat. What do? So I wrote, tell the husband he needs to step up his gift giving. I mean, obviously he needs to give you something equivalent or possibly better than a dead blackbird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure there is anything.
I think I have a solution on that.
You do?
Yeah, get the husband to bake said blackbird into a pie.
You see, you should be on this group.
I am still waiting for my invite.
Oh my God, yeah, you are. I haven't even been on
The
that group
horse
for
box
ages.
group.
I know. Do you know what it is? I'm so allergic to horses. I'm wondering if there would still be horse cooties in a horse box. They won't be though, will they? We would just clean it.
It shouldn't be. We could pressure wash it out.
Yeah.
which I'd recommend anyway before doing anything, is you give it a damn good clean out.
But since I looked at that old Hosbox for sale group, Facebook and YouTube algorithms have decided that I'm obsessed with the idea of converting vehicles. And do you know what that has actually caused? And I hate to admit it. I am now obsessed with converting vehicles.
I know, it's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope, actually.
It's something that would actually motivate me to work on something I lack in completely, and that's carpentry skills. I have mechanical skills. I can do metal, stuff like that. Wood, never got on with. But I feel that I would have to up my game. Do I look fairly even?
Yes. What do you think? Are my wings even?
Beautiful. Have your sparkles. You have good sparkles.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've got enough sparkle.
You could go for more sparkle. You might want like just a formal glitter. There's not a lot there, but there's enough.
I didn't bring one. That was good. Thank you.
The brilliant thing about this, it adds sparkle, but it doesn't change the colour. Oh man, that makes such a difference. Yeah.
Love that.
So much love. Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Can I prevail upon you, please, to pass my handbag, because that's where my lips are?
Of course. Of course, dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wasn't sure what colouring you go with, but I chucked that in the bag just in case you wanted to use that one again.
Oh, I mean, I do like that one. Let's have a look. Okay. Mine is nearly dry. My favourite lipstick in the world is Faux Collier. They're the metallic ones with the shimmer.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And they are fantastic, but they're all 2 years old now. And I bought them all at the same time, so they're all like finishing at the same time. So
of course.
I'm going to have to go back online and try and persuade them they want to sell things to me for less than I want to pay. That's the challenge.
It's always worth a try.
I like looking at myself when my lips are halfway done. Look like a harlequin.
Love this powder as well. This has got a bit of a shimmer to it.
Oh, nice.
And there's a little glow, so it's all settled in. It's a nice sheen.
Ugh, my lips are so ticklish. They are. Strange problem to have.
Very odd. I can't necessarily relate to the lips being ticklish, but that's possibly one of the few parts of my body that isn't. I'm renowned for being outrageously ticklish.
Yeah, it is one of the worst things about the present incumbent. Not in any way ticklish, anywhere, in any form. Which means if I want to get him back for tickling me, I've got to hurt him. And guess what we don't want to do? Hurt people. And we might be called savages, but we are absolute savages, but we're not total savages. We don't actually like to draw blood. Well, I could draw blood. I don't like to actually inflict.
I've got a red lip liner. You can draw blood.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I could do that. Sparkly lips or matte lips, do you reckon?
Sparkly. Sparkly always looks so good on it.
I'm a do it. Oh, they're crooked. Can you draw your own lips on crooked?
Yeah, I do it every day. I like to think it's a rather special skill I have.
Possibly contagious. Let dry.
I picked up the requisite ingredients earlier as well.
Oh, good job.
For this evening's drinky poos. I found a rather interesting looking vodka.
Oh?
Probably very out of vogue these days because of the fact the company went bust and there's all manner of accusations of embezzlement and all sorts. But I was always a big fan of Brewdog.
Oh, yeah, me too,
beers
actually.
and everything. But they branched out into spirits.
Okay,
and like
know.
Some years ago for Father's Day, they did a range of gins. And I had the cactus and lime gin. Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely awesome. So I have for us this evening Brewdog vodka.
What?
Yeah.
God.
Because, it's got to be done. Just realised.
What do you think?
Beautiful. Stunning. Absolutely bloody gorgeous. I'm just going to rummage. I am dumping everything out of my handbag off camera because no one needs to see the crap that's in my handbag. So much stuff in my handbag.
Mine. Right. I suppose I should consider what to do with that.
This is as bright a red as you're going to get, I think.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I love it. It goes through phases with this, but I'll use it lots.
Is it snog proof?
Don't know.
That's why I like those foliar ones. They actually are snog proof.
Keeping my mouth shut at that point because not because I'm concentrating on doing the lippy. I'm trying not to come out with any sort of comments whatsoever.
Was that unfair of me?
That was very unfair of you.
Sorry, darling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're going to have to do something with this, I told you my hair's naturally half straight, half curly.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yes.
Like some of it is curly and some of it is poker straight.
You do have this very sort of sexy, dishevelled look going.
We're not looking for sexy, just a dishevelled look. We're looking for glamour, full glamour, and half straight, half frizzy curly hair is not it. We're going to have to tame it somehow. You are so sunburned.
I know. I go very sunburned very quick.
Yeah, I hope it's not too uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. People always look at my sunburn and say, "Oh, that must be so painful." It's like, no, it's really not.
It's all right then.
I think I've desensitized myself over the years because obviously back in the old days when I used to do reenactment and that, bank holiday weekends, back in the days, bank holiday weekends were usually hot.
What? No way.
I know, right?
I thought they were usually rainy. Well, it was one of the, like, a British tradition is you've got to go on a road trip, sit in a motorway for absolutely hours, stop at a motorway services with everybody else that's gone, fuck it, we're not driving in this.
For you,
Pay
dear,
£46 for a sausage roll.
that's not a tradition. That's a date for you, isn't it?
No sausage roll, though. I don't think anyone's ever bought me a sausage roll on a date. Don't think that's happened. I did make a picnic for a date once. We went to Langland and I got a little picnic and put it out for him and everything. And I sat there in the sun with him for 2 hours while he talked about his ex. And then
That sounds wondrous.
when I was driving home, he sent me a text, said, "Sorry, I don't really feel a spark with you." And I wrote back and said, "It's because I'm not your ex." You feel a spark for one lady and she's clearly abusive, my man. You've got some work to do before you meet a new lady.
Yeah. Maybe go on an app to find a therapist first.
Yeah. I mean, one of the last people I matched with, he asked me very quickly for my phone number and I gave it to him because I don't mind. They're easy enough to block if,
Yeah.
So I gave him my phone number and he phoned me and he told me that he worked for like musical theatre. And I was like, oh, that's really exciting. We can have a lot to talk about. And I said to him, "Are you married or single?" And he started to cry. I was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to touch a nerve." And he went, "No, I was married until 3 weeks ago." And I said, "Oh, so it's really early days." And bless him, this poor, poor man, he and his wife had been in bed and she said, "Actually, I've got a bit of a headache." And he said, "Oh, shall I get you a glass of water?" And she went, "Yes, please. I'm going to grab some tablets." Got out of bed, fell on the floor and died.
Oh my God.
Right there in front of him. I was just, my heart broke for him. And he was on the phone 3 weeks later talking to a prospective date, asking me to meet up with him. And he's saying, a lot of people are saying it's too soon. And I'm like,
Hell yeah.
It is, but I will totally meet up with you. I will totally give you a hug. But we're not going to date. And he never spoke to me again, so I hope he's okay. But that looks great.
Okay.
Yeah. You happy with that?
Yeah, I think I might go follow your lead, and I'm sure I've got something red and sparkly in one of these.
One of these days we should do each other's.
Maybe next time.
Yeah,
Next
like
time we do one of
16-year-olds.
these. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We should have the Grease soundtrack playing in the background.
What, that beauty school dropout?
Yeah. Right, is that one, would you say, is that sparkly? It's not, is it?
No, I don't think so. But if I was putting something on top of that and you're wearing purple, I would literally go for one of the sparkly purples, that one or that one.
Cool.
And just like press it in with your finger.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a cool effect.
You are a bloody genius, you know?
Yeah, because I only have 3 colours of lipstick, but they match everything because I mix them with eyeshadows. I love it. Might need to make it a little bit even on the top, towards the left-hand side of your face. You might need a little bit more there. There you go. Do you like it?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
Right, there we go. That's all that.
Well, I can't do my hair on camera because I'm going to have to put a bit of a dryer on it. So, are you ready then? Have you got your set?
There's a whole new kind of thing now where I will pretty much go to the wire before doing my set.
I know, that's why I asked.
It was after, primarily, it was after the Pontypridd charity gig. Where we sat there and saw all these people coming in who would refer to my parents as the youngsters. And I sat there and said to you, what am I going to do? What material have I got? And I had like 15 minutes and I did about 20 in the end.
Yes.
Just throwing, don't look so pained. It wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't bad. Sorry.
But no, I dragged out so much stuff. But I got the vibe for it off everyone else first. So you do read the room in that respect, and I will quickly bullet point everything up because the action of writing it,
yes,
gives me that flow. And recently, I have taken to Biro down there, just bullet point words, which helps. And I did that last night. But even after the first section, knowing I was in the middle on the second section, we'd been outside all chatting and taking in the fresh evening air. And suddenly, right, I'm going to go back in now. And they looked at me and I said, could have written my set, haven't I? And one person said, seriously, you haven't written it yet. And I think it was Ben. And I went, of course she hasn't.
What exactly are you expecting?
But yeah, it's. I think it's all about getting the feel for the room and everything, and going, you know what, we got this, and just piling it all in last minute.
Yeah.
But it's 15 minutes tonight. It's clean set.
Yes. What am I gonna say?
When I went to see my friend Jodie earlier, she hadn't seen her in quite a while, and the last time she saw me perform was in November. When we did I was doing the reading of the air heats.
Yeah.
And I showed her the video and I said, have a look at this. Things has changed a little. And she was like, oh my God. And I said, after, And now because she was like, oh, you seem so much more relaxed. The audience are more relaxed with you because you started swearing a bit. And I went, I didn't swear at all in that set. And then she went, that was the first thing you did. And I totally forgot. Raheem said to me beforehand, so do you want to do you want me to get them to sing you on stage? And I said, no, it's fine. I'm attached to the Bluetooth. At which point I played a track and turned the volume up and couldn't hear it coming through the speakers. And went, yes, please, get them to sing me on.
Yeah.
So he did. And of course, I've got the alternate start where I say that was a beeping hate crime. Totally forgot I'd used that because the rest of the set was completely clean.
Well, I think it's more than anybody can expect these days.
Yeah, and you tailor it, don't you? You just automatically work out exactly what you need as you go along.
Well, that's the hope.
Yeah. I'd say we're getting pretty accomplished at that.
I hope so. Self-assessed, obviously.
Well, yes, that's our opinion, and everybody is entitled to it.
Yes, indeed, it is.
God, it's 1:15.
I know, we don't have a lot of time left. We've got to get ready to...
Yeah, right. I am going to abscond to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I shall come back out completely dressed. I don't know whether or not to go for tights because it's going to be warm, but tights would also hide the outrageous sunburn.
Nobody will mind about the sunburn.
I think it's fine, isn't it?
I think it's too. Anyway.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers, my darling. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. We'll see you soon.
Right.
Okay, nice.
You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Oh, I think so.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Bye-bye, listener.
Bye.